All right, all right, all right. Hey, I think I did everything in the right order this time. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? The audio coming through okay? Everything working like it's supposed to? I hope. Hope everything's doing what it's supposed to do. Hope nothing's crashed or broke or fouled up or wire crashed or anything like that. Somebody let me know. Somebody in chat, let me know. Got a lot of stuff going on tonight. Got a lot of things we're going to talk about. Got some things I want to show you. Oh, yeah, some things that are pretty cool and maybe not so cool. Lloyd, do you hear me all right? Everything all right? Everything working? Okay. All right. Good enough. Where's the hobby shop I work? It's Hobby Town, Fort Smith, Arkansas. How's everybody going? You know, since everybody knows Lloyd's here, I'll let him get a sip of his coffee, and then I'm just going to bring him in and say, hello there, Lloyd, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you, Mel?
Oh, man. Busy, a lot going on. And I see that your mic dropped, so I'm going to bring it back up. And I'm going to read.
It's probably because I moved away from it.
Well, no, it's better now, but I'm going to save it again. You know, I was talking to you about that a little bit ago.
Right.
Messed it up before, so now I got a new save on it, so hopefully that'll be all right.
All right.
When I delete all the videos from tonight, I'll have to save it again anyway because I don't want them saved in there, you know. But how's things going?
Right. Going good. I got a power nap in after I did art show, so I'm pretty good.
Oh, good deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
Angela, come over here.
We're supposed to be out the lake.
I'll get
supposed to be out the lake, but we're not.
Oh, yeah? It's a nice time to be out there. It wasn't last couple of days. It hadn't been blazing hot.
Yeah, we were supposed to go out yesterday, but they didn't have one of Judy's meds ready, so I got to call the doctor again on Monday and find out what the hell their problem is.
Okay. Hey, Brandon.
Friggin' nurses up there wear their bras too tight and it cut off the circulation of their brain so they can't do their jobs.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I understand some of that. Let's start with saying hello to Bob Casey, Backwoods Droner, my brother and dad. That grumpy vlogger's in here. Artco Drone Shots, Jody. Okie Tom, hello. Bob Casey, I said that one. Okie Tom, Artco, looks like that's... And then further down the list, we got Angela. And Dre just showed up. Hello, Recovery One Drones. Dre, how you doing? Drone Life RC just popped in. Yep. All right. That's everybody. A whopping 10 viewers starting off the show. What a way to go.
Well,
fantastic. Went from 30 starting the show to 10. 6 more months, it'll be 2.
Nah, it'll start going back up again. Wintertime gets here. It's summertime. People are.
Yeah, that's true.
People have they were stuck indoors all of last summer. They just couldn't really do anything, and now they're out.
Yep. I want to welcome my friend Brandon. That's the guy that I built the crawler trailer for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he made it to a live stream. We're going to do some mods on that trailer and do some changing around. Make things a little more reasonable for it. Make it not so hard to mess with and deal with.
Right.
But
right.
So I don't know if anybody noticed, but in the lead of the description, in the show notes on the description on tonight's show, talks about huge update, FrankenTruck. So as everybody knows, I put out a small video of driving the FrankenTruck around, got the rolling chassis driving, so I can actually drive it. Well, Brandon, my buddy, told me where the guys go here in town where there's some really cool rock crawling terrain. Kind of looks like Southwest desert rock, shale and stuff like that, you know. It's a pretty cool location. So I'm going to do something I have never done before. Usually I make a video and I just put the music to it and I put it out there, right? Well, tonight I made the video. In fact, I just finished it at like 20 minutes till 6. And I made 2 copies of it. I did 2 different songs. So
Right.
what I'm going to do, that's kind of why I wish there was more people in the chat, because tonight the people in the chat get to pick which song they like better for the video. So I'm going to play play both videos, and I'll play them 2 times round if you want. But hello, Tammy. Thank you. But I want you guys to choose in chat which song you think is best for the video. What does that sound like, Lloyd? Does that sound like a good idea or a bad idea?
Yeah, yeah. And welcome, Brent Nunley. Yeah, that sounds like
Hey,
a good
Brent.
idea. Let them pick which.
Well, all right. Well, let's just get with it. I'm going to play the first one right now.
Jim Boyd.
Hey, Jim. Welcome. Tomorrow, 9 August 21. Last day to comment on the FAA CBO guidelines. Yeah. If you haven't commented on the FAA nonsense, get her done. Here we go. Look at the dust off them wheels. It's not heavy enough to hold itself down yet.
Yeah. I like that bounce level.
Yeah. But you know, for a 3D printed driveline and frame, that's
Right.
it's really doing pretty good, as light as it is.
Yeah.
So this is the video with song number 1. And this is the second camera angle. I set up 2 cameras, one at the bottom and one at the top, just in case it made it to the top.
Right.
So, I ripped the differential apart.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Completely tore the drive gear and part of the front differential completely out. Let's see. I'm gonna go here. You can see how it's that's supposed to be connected right there on the orange part. You see the big hole in the back of the differential?
Is that part that you 3D printed?
Yeah, that whole differential housing is 3D printed.
Huh.
There's
Have to rethink how you do that, or?
Yeah, I already knew that I was going to have to rethink it.
Right.
the caster blocks where the end of the axle meets the steering part. I already broke one of those completely off. Broke one of those completely off, and I glued it back together. That's what I expected to break on this rock climb, but that's not what broke. It kind of surprised me. So anyway, that was the video with song number 1. Here's the video with song number 2. Same video, just different music. So you guys start voting. Song number 1 or song number 2?
Number 2.
Lloyd says number 2. No, Bob, there's no way to glue that back in and make it fit right, because that gear's got to mesh with the spur gear inside.
Yeah, everybody's saying number 2. Yeah, definitely number 2.
Yep, I'm seeing that.
Yeah. Any song that when I first start hearing my head start bobbing, that means,
Yeah.
I didn't get that vibe out of that first one. But this second one,
Yeah?
yeah, I'm definitely getting the, yeah. Bob Casey likes number 1, but Bob Casey likes it. He's
a little more mellow.
He dances to a different drummer.
Look at the way this thing throws the dirt off these wheels.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah, and think
just
how
imagine
quicker,
it,
though, had the.
if it had enough weight to hold it down. Yeah. Yep.
Well, if it had enough weight to hold it down, you probably would have. Fly Zone Drones is there.
Hey, Fly.
You probably
would have tore something up sooner.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would have tore that differential up a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Because then it would be holding in place and putting more torque on it as you try to get it. Yeah.
Very possibly. Very possibly.
Yeah. I think. Is there?
Change the outcome of the test. Yeah.
Yeah. But now, is there a stronger material that you can print with? What did you use to print that with?
I printed this with PLA, and I could possibly print it with PETG filament. That's almost as strong as ABS, but not near as stinky and smelly when it prints and doesn't put off the fumes and all that,
Right. ABS is the strongest, though, right? I mean, it's basically...
ABS is a lot stronger, yeah. ABS and PETG are similar in strength.
Similar? Okay.
The main downfall of PETG is, like PLA, the color will fade from the UV light over time. Where with
you prime it and paint it.
Yeah, with ABS it doesn't fade as fast, but no more than this is going to be exposed to direct sunlight for any length of time. The color fade wouldn't probably be much of an issue.
Well, it's sort of like
nylon would work too, Jody.
Yeah, nylon. What I'm thinking is it's like on a regular vehicle. They make the pretty stuff out of light metals, light metal or aluminum or whatever in a real truck. But they use cast steel or something stronger.
Right.
And they might even have it. It's nice and shiny when you buy it. It looks all pretty and polished. 6 months down the road, it's dirty, it's nasty, it's oily, it's whatever, or a year down
Yeah.
the road, who cares what it looks like underneath? It's
Well,
as long as the top is good, but you want the strength.
the
So
the thing
I would go
is if I had a mind to,
right.
I could actually get, let me see if I can find them real quick. I may not find it quick enough. Yeah, right here.
Hello, Grant.
Hello, Grant. I saw you pop in there. This right here is something that would do the trick. It's a all metal steering front, axle assembly that would work, because it's that truck, the SCX10, is a 110 scale crawler, and this axle would actually work. And I actually have this listed on my Amazon wish list.
Gifts?
Yeah.
Wish list, yeah.
On my Amazon wish list. So if anybody wanted to buy a pair of those and send them to me, that would solve the differential issue, the axle issue. I did get metal leaf springs, so I got rid of the 3D printed leaf springs.
Okay, you got metal?
Yeah. But I think the rest of it being 3D printed it's just too much stress.
I'm not sure why I said it, but I'm going to answer him anyways. Art says you can't shower in a parakeet cage, and I was just going to tell him, and you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. So, not sure what that has to do with what we're talking about, but it was there, so I said it.
Okay. And we'll get back on topic now. Video song number 2 was the winner. Everybody pretty much chose song number 2.
Pretty much said number 2, yeah.
So, number 2 it will be. And that will get loaded as soon as the live stream's over. I'm not going to try and do it now. I got too many other window things going on. But
Right.
yeah, so
you can see this.
I
green
see it.
Screen.
I see a wrinkle in it. Yeah.
That's because it's actually a green shirt covering up. I built, you were building things. I built a new puppet stand, and that particular one I didn't want to be on anybody's show simply because it's a Disney character, and I just didn't want it to take. Although I own it, it's been licensed to me, but I don't know, And the manufacturer said they couldn't get. They didn't know. I actually wrote them and says, "Hey, if I get this, can I use it on my YouTube channel, or will I be hit with a copyright strike?" So.
Well, at this point,
chance,
it's mute because there's no monetization to get, so it wouldn't matter. But
yeah, I mean on you though. But if it's on your channel,
if it's on my channel, it'd be a different story. If it's a copyright strike, that'd be a different story.
Yeah. I don't know how they do that because
Jim says Lloyd is not wrinkle free.
I'm not wrinkle free. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Jim says Lloyd is not wrinkle free.
Well, I'm not either. But
anyways,
yeah.
So that's what happened to FrankenTruck.
FrankenTruck.
Yep.
Yeah. So
took a pretty good beating. I mean, I didn't back off of it. When it was sitting there bouncing on them rocks trying to get grip and go, that was full throttle. I mean, I was getting after it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But, the funny thing was...
Joe. He said it's better be safe than sorry. Yeah.
I expected it to break somewhere else. That's not where I expected it to give. I did not expect that to be the weak point. Because there's no stress there.
Well,
I mean, there's no... The stress is all twist. and that was all round, and it had
Right,
bearings,
and-
but it had bearings in it. So there should have been no
Oh,
stress
okay.
on the actual housing.
Unless the bearings got just a little, all it takes a little dirt in one of the, just a little.
They're
Even though
sealed.
they're sealed bearings, something get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, but
Just a.
damn
Yeah.
sure tore it right out. So if I take a mind to
Well-
getting some PETG or something, I can reprint it with
Yeah.
that, and it'll be stronger. Hello, Mr.
Right.
Glazer.
Right.
But that right there would be my ideal dream situation, is a pair of those. Anyway, just in case
Well, and,
anybody cares.
You know, the thing, 3D printing is not meant to replace, injection molding or
Well, yeah,
injection casting.
there's some stuff that it really is, and some materials, depending on what you're printing with and the printer that you're using.
Right, that's true
Yeah.
too. That's true.
Yeah, I mean they've got
But
printers now.
for-
They're thousands of dollars, but they've got printers now that'll actually print
Yeah.
metal. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get that, but the average desktop type home printer that we would use
Yeah.
it's more of an accessory printer rather than
Yep.
a
Yep.
main body or main manufacturing printer. That's
Yeah.
it was never meant for that either. I mean,
That's true.
that's why they're only a couple $100,
Well,
or less. $500 or less, under
yeah,
$500.
I'd say
okay?
500 or less. Yeah, for the cheapest ones.
Yeah.
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 So anyway,
I
so
can't
yeah,
even
so
remember
that's
I
what
paid for mine now.
that's what happened to FrankenTruck. Poor FrankenTruck. FrankenTruck took a thrashing today.
Not trying to scare anybody. It's just that I seem to be out of focus. What the hell?
It's having a hard
Oh, well.
time finding you. Yeah.
It is, man.
It's finding your hand just fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
Yeah, I
half
don't know
past
what
the
the-
hour, so while
It
Lloyd
is.
plays with his
Time for shameless
focus,
plug.
I'm going to move over here to this stuff and talk about this for a minute. If you want to send a video link or an email to the channel, get a printer that prints with metal and print me that truck. Yeah. Okay, Joe. I'll get right on that for you, buddy. Yeah, Jim, I'll wait on that one too for you to get your printer out of the box. Anyway, Jim's had a printer for a couple of years and it's still in the box. He hadn't even put it together yet. So if you want to send Jim an email, send it to 400agl_uploads@gmail.com and I will gladly forward it to him. Oh, my goodness. DJI, I know you listen in now and then because you got people that do that. If you're going to be releasing some things by the end of the year that you need people to test, I'll volunteer. P.O. Box 12, and that goes for everybody else too. Holiday, Tennessee 38341. And then, of course, if you have a mind to and you really want to get your 107, all you got to do is go to my website, 400agl.net, and you'll find a link there for Remote Pilot 101. And what can you get on Remote Pilot 101? For $99, you can get a subscription that is a lifetime subscription. Lifetime subscription for their membership, and you can go through the study course as many times as you want. And they guarantee that you will pass your 107 certification written test the first time around. Or they pay, I believe, for you to do it again. I'm almost sure that's how it works, because they're pretty serious about it. They're really up on all that stuff, and they like to do it right for you. You know what I mean? So 400agl.net and Remote Pilot 101. $99. Regular price $149 or $150 or something like that. Anyway, that's
Just
the name
remember,
of that.
folks, no matter how good Remote Pilot 101, it can't fix stupid.
That's right. So, so don't let one of Lloyd's puppets go take your 107 certification test for you.
That's right.
And speaking of the 107 certification, if you happen to be expired, you went over your 2 years and you didn't renew, if you go to the FAA Drone Zone website and take their non-Part 61 107 certification recurrent test, that will make you current again, starting when you take it for 2 more years, and it'll let you fly at night, providing you put the lights and stuff on your drone that you got to have. Hello, Michael. Welcome.
And with that test,
Captain
even
Ray.
my puppets could pass that test.
Well, that's debatable, but yeah, you can't fail it. There's no way they don't let you. It's a 100% pass test. You get Tupperware with that. Let's see. Wait a minute. What did I miss out on? The last
I
video.
don't know.
You can finally see
We got-
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of things going on.
Let's see.
But wait, there's more. Oh,
got
hush,
Michael-
Sunrise.
Michael Blades
Sunrise was at
and-
Adrian's live stream last night.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Yeah, when I started
Wait,
talking
there's
about the Mellotron 5000, he kept saying, but wait, there's more.
More? Yeah, okay. Let's see. We got Joe Blaylock, Michael Blades, Robert Glazier is in here,
Yep.
and of course Ray Kelly. So we
Yep.
got a good crowd of folks here tonight.
I've said hello to all of them, caught them all up, got caught up, or whatever
Now
you
I'm
want to
saying
call
hi.
it.
I get tired of typing.
You do? Well, you know,
Yeah.
tonight,
Lazy.
tonight's viewer video is
Yes.
one that some people may or may not have seen yet, and
Okay.
it's actually from somebody we all know.
Okay.
Oh, I know what that is. Because he's in the chat, Mr. Bob Casey. This is this is one of Bob Casey's latest videos. So I'm going to go ahead and play it now. I like that music. I like that music.
Absolutely, yeah. You can't beat a good banjo.
Yep. I think I hear a set of spoons on a washboard in the background. Oh, maybe it's the clapping. No, maybe it's spoons.
No? Let's say it almost sounds like there's spoons and washboard.
Yeah.
Maybe even a bathtub bass. Or washboard bass. Or not washboard, washtub bass, that's what I was trying to say. Bathtub. That
Yeah.
would be a big bass.
Yeah, boy, I'll say.
Unless you use your washtub as a
Yeah.
bathtub. Which is what we have out at our cabin. We have a water trough.
Well, Tammy says it's not spoons. That's clapping, I hear.
Yeah.
But it's fun music, regardless of what the instruments all are.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Hope, welcome. This video's provided by Bob Casey Aerial.
Bob Casey. Excellent choice of music, Bob. Definitely.
Yeah. He said just play one song because the video's too long. If the second song's as good as that first one, I'm going to let it play.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a good beat to it.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, Bob, very nicely done. Good color on that. It looks nice and green.
Very well
Everything
done.
looked
Yeah.
nice, and the music was really good. The music was really nice. I liked
Now,
that.
who is that in the tractor? Is that Bob?
No, that's somebody else. That's his neighbor down the road there a
Somebody
little
else?
bit, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I was going to ask you something because I'm thinking about it. Do you guys know what 360 camera Ron Lockwood uses?
360 Insta361.
Is it the Insta360 X1 or something like that?
Yeah, or 361.
Somebody in the chat
2
put
or
that,
something
'cause-
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at getting one. Just
You're welcome, Bob. Thank you for putting it out there. It's I know it's not cheap. It's
yeah, no, they're not. It's the 1X too. Okay. Yeah.
I know they're I know that Amazon or wherever you buy them, I know you can get them on Amazon. But I know they're very proud. Insta 361 X2.
Yeah.
Insta 361 X2 pocket camera, 64 gigabyte extreme memory card, handheld monopod, 469 smackanoonies. Just the camera,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
429.
Yeah.
Selfie stick and SD card, 469. Selfie stick and camera, 439. Yeah. Yeah, it'll knock the tail end out of $400 real quick, and then some.
Now, what kind do you have,
Mine's a Vivitar.
or did you have?
Yeah, the one I have
What's
is a Vivitar.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's very cheap. I think it
Okay.
was. I bought it on. I had 2 of them, and I got a little chip in one lens on one of them, so I dumped it, but I've still got the other. So one of them I bought.
Right.
I think I bought it on Facebook for $50, and it was selling for 79 or 89 or something. And then I saw another one later for $20, and I just went and bought it for $20. So I don't know which
Yeah.
one I broke, but I've still got one.
Right.
And I mean, it does an okay job. It stitches the stuff together right out
Yeah.
of the camera, and you can bring it right into the editor and edit it. But if you want a really good one,
I'm not gonna put one on a drone, Chris.
if you want a really good one, you gotta get into the dead presidents.
You got to
get
pay the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
an expensive crash if mounted on a drone. That's right. You know what?
Yep.
Chris, that really doesn't matter. I mean, really, how much does that really matter when you think about it? These guys, they spend, let's say, $400 on an FPV quad. Getting all the stuff, putting it all together, making it really nice, right?
Yeah.
So, 400, 350, 400 maybe.
Yeah.
And it'll zip around at 60, 70 mile an hour or whatever. And then they put a $500 GoPro camera on it and crash and destroy the GoPro camera and cry the blues about destroying their GoPro camera.
Right.
I don't get it.
I think if I put anything like that on my FPV drone, I'm going to get with a, I can't remember who it is now that makes it. I think it's the is it Camlink? No, not Camlink.
A run cam. The run cam.
Run cam, yeah, the run cam 5, the square orange one.
Yeah, yeah. Relatively,
which is like this relatively inexpensive. It's cheaper than the Sessions was.
Yeah, and
because they don't make the Sessions now.
And if you destroy it, which not if you crash, but when you crash, if you have that camera on it, you're probably going to destroy the camera. Yeah, I don't know. Remind me not to complain around Mel when I crash. That's right, Chris. Absolutely. I mean,
no sympathy.
That's like walking through a cornfield, discovering a rattlesnake, and poking it with your finger and then bitch because you got bit. I mean, really? Seriously? Right? Good analogy?
It is a good analogy, but it made me stop and think. I can't remember ever seeing a rattlesnake at a cornfield, though.
Oh, I have. I've found them several other places too.
Rattlesnakes?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I've found them lots of places, but I can't remember seeing a rattlesnake in one. At least not diamondbacks, not the ones up in Colorado. They're generally cornfields, not so much. A lot of other places, your regular fields, and they like sunning on the rocks and
Lloyd,
stuff, and a lot of rocks and cornfields. Yeah.
Haven't you figured out by now that cornfields are my favorite place to cause trouble? It's just like that phrase I use that I'll show you how a cow eats cabbage in a cornfield.
Oh,
See,
yeah, okay.
It's the cornfield thing.
But my mind sometimes takes hold of one little thing and I go somewhere with it, and it's just like,
Oh, my goodness.
I used to go pheasant hunting cornfields. I can't think that I've ever seen a rattlesnake in one.
See,
it's one of the things. I wonder if I've seen one.
We used to pheasant hunt in wheat fields.
Yeah. We hunted in cornfields because that's what most everybody grew in the part of the country where I grew up at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got your Session 5 for $99. That's a bargain. That's a good bargain, actually.
Yeah.
Should have bought all of them you could get. Copperheads in cornfields?
Yeah, especially now.
Copperhead Road?
Yeah,
next to a
Copperheads.
cornfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I could see copperheads, yeah. Of course, around this part of the country, copperheads and water moccasins.
Right.
Cottonmouths, Oklahoma's 3 favorite snakes.
Yeah. I'm looking for something else that I was going to play up real quick, but I'm not finding it. That's all right. It's not that
I could see that happening too, Bob.
What's that? What did I miss?
He was stacking hay.
Yeah.
Hay bales.
Copperheads.
Yeah.
Sticking out. Yep. Yeah. That's about right.
Now that is I don't think the new generation, I doubt very, very many of the younger people know what bucking bales is, but that is a hard, hot, thankless job.
The only person that thanks you for that's the rancher when you deliver it.
Yeah. Because
or the guy at the horse stables that buys hay because he boards horses and he needs lots of hay.
Well, we had over there in Grand Junction, we had farmers all over the area, and they'd hire us high school kids to go out and buck bales. They'd go out and bale it, and this is before they came up with those stacking systems, the roadsiders and the round, but long before round bales,
Mm-hmm.
So you got out there and you had to. Man, I hated that work.
Yep.
And of course, they pay you by the bale, so you don't want to quit. You don't want to get it. You want to get as many fields done as you can.
Yep.
Because the more that about killed me one time. We had a major. We actually had a kid. Our field driver was blind.
Oh,
legally blind.
Wow.
Yeah. He'd drive down the field. We'd tell him he'd get at the end of the at the end of the row, we'd tell him, turn left, turn left, turn left, straight, 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 and he'd straighten it, turn right, turn, and he'd bring it back around. But yeah, he literally was. I mean, he was. His twin brother was one of the guys bucking with us, and they had this was back in the early '70s, and they had a kid, or they had a school for the blind there in Colorado, over by where we lived, and he was home on summer vacation, so he wanted to drive. We let him drive because we were short a driver. It meant one of us was going to have to drive.
Yep.
If it got too hard on him to get turned around, one of us would jump up on the riding board, and we'd make the turn and then set him straight, and he'd, of course, that big old tractor is one of them old beat up farm hauls, so it just rode right between the ruts there in the field, and he did a pretty good job. Matter of fact, he made it in the newspapers.
Oh wow!
Because they couldn't believe. And one of the newspaper drivers was driving by, and they couldn't believe it. They looked out there and they stopped and says, "Is that young man? Is he blind? Why are you guys steering him around?" I said, "Well, he's blind." And of course, he literally had no eyes. His eyes hadn't formed when he was born, so he was literally blind. I mean, there was no beating around the bush on that one. And,
yeah.
But yeah. Yep.
So, anything else going on? Have you been flying at all?
No, I have not.
You haven't flown your Tiny Hawk much or nothing? No?
No, I haven't flown anything lately. No.
Oh, okay.
I've just, it's just.
That's right, Bob, absolutely.
But
appreciate the farmers. They bring what you eat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate the truckers. They bring it to your table, believe it or not.
Yeah, you got to appreciate
people like Chris Hope.
The laborers.
Because they make the oil to run your stove to cook the food that the farmers make that the truckers bring. By God.
Don't forget the farm hands, the hired hands that they're the ones getting out there doing the hard work and the hot work and the nasty work. It's not, especially when you got these big corporate farms, it's the peons down there that are doing the hard work.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, that's about all I've got for the show tonight, Lloyd. I'm coming up about 5 or 10 minutes short here.
Well,
everybody was too quick at picking that. See, I thought I'd have to play those two videos a couple times. They're only 2 minutes, 10 seconds or so each, but, I figured that'd take up another 4 or 5 minutes of messing with that. Hell, everybody was decided. Right. As soon as they heard the second song, they were like, second one.
The second song, second song was definitely good. So what else you got coming up? Because, you're not going to be on my show tomorrow. Hey, that's a question. How's work going? How you liking it down there?
It's going okay. It's kind of interesting.
Is it?
Learning the ropes, yeah. I've been doing a lot of repairs on RC cars that guys bring in. That one guy had 2 guys come in. One guy brought a car, right, and he was meeting another guy there that was buying it. So the kid bought the car. Then he brought it around over to my side and was like, okay, this thing, I need all these parts for it. So we looked in the book and looked up the part numbers and went to the rack and pulled them, and I got all his parts. He spent another, I don't know what he paid for the car because that was a private sale.
Right.
But he spent another $100 on parts, shocks and different things. That was night before last. Last night he brought it back because he crashed it, and I fixed it for him and didn't charge him nothing.
Okay.
Because he bought some extra parts, and so I figure tomorrow or Tuesday or sometime he'll be bringing it back again, broke.
Yep. Hey, I think
then he brought his buddy in, and his buddy bought a $600 truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
What about Joe?
one of them, and I can't remember who said which. Wanted to know. I forgot who it was. Said they missed the video, so maybe you can play that before it's over.
Which? Oh, the two.
Yeah, the video that you vote on, you can. Yeah, just
Well,
play them the second one with the good music. With
I'll play the winning video. How's that?
yeah, that's what I was going to say. And somebody else put up there, and I got to agree with him. Got to thank the moonshiners for making good liquor with the corn. You know,
That was Jody from Drone Shots. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Can't forget. Thank them moonshiners. Yeah.
That's absolutely right.
Well, that's some rough stuff.
Well, it depends on what you get.
I'm telling you.
That depends on what you get.
Yeah.
I when I was in the Air Force stationed at Little Rock, I was dating the base commander's daughter. Her grandpa made potato mash. Now, I want to tell you what. You could drink that stuff like water. And literally drink it like water. Yeah. And 30 minutes later, you got kicked by the mule, you know.
Yeah.
Smooth, didn't burn, couldn't hardly even tell it was alcohol just by drinking it. But
right.
Once you get a gut full, you had it.
Isn't that sort of how they make vodka? Is out of potatoes? What's vodka made out of?
Don't get me lying to you. Vodka, yeah. Could
vodka,
be.
Yeah. Bob Casey puts vodka. Yeah, tater mash makes vodka. That's what I thought.
I wonder if Tater makes tater mash.
I don't know.
We'll have to ask him. Mr. J, welcome. Good evening. First time I seen you in the chat. Bruce Lee had a vegan brother.
Bruce Lee had a vegan brother? No, I didn't.
Okay, what's the punchline?
I'm waiting to hear this one.
He was into potato mash?
No. Yeah.
Broccoli. Oh, my God.
Broccoli.
Should have seen that one coming.
That was good.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, that was so bad. That was good.
Yep. Okay.
Excellent.
Here's the winning video one more time.
Yeah. what Bob said. That's a good idea. Make it a little thicker there where it broke. Can't hear you, Mel.
Yep, that's a good idea. I think I'm also going to look at investing in some of that PETG filament.
Yeah.
Because it's
for the heavier stuff. For the
it's stronger.
Yeah, the high torque stuff. Yeah.
But and it does need more weight.
Idea.
It'll have more weight on it when it's all done, said and done.
But there again, had it had more weight, that probably would have twisted off a lot quicker.
It very possibly might have twisted off sooner. I don't know if I can print nylon, Jody. I don't know if my printer will run that hot, and I don't have an enclosure, and I don't have ventilation, so I don't know. I'd have to look into that some more. So if you can do it, I'll send you the files and let you print it. How's that sound, huh? Yeah, there you go. Then I can blame you when it breaks. Anything else, Lloyd?
No, we're hoping to go out the lake. If I do my show, it will be for if we can go out there tomorrow, and we don't wait until Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on when we get this meds in. We'll head out there. I'll either do it from the cabin, or I'll do it from here. It just depends. So, no, nothing new. Haven't done any videos for Grumpy's Vents yet. I didn't do any this last week.
Oh, okay.
Been trying to get some stuff done around the house.
Cool.
Just little stuff.
Yeah.
But
all right.
I'm still going to be doing my show tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central.
Okay, well, there you go. Everybody tune in to the Grumpy Vlogger tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
Yeah, and you are missed, Mel. You're missed.
Well, that's nice of you to say. Who paid you to say that?
Nobody. I mean it. I mean, it's just Art is doing a very good job of trying to fill your shoes, and I appreciate him very much. We had a good show last week, but I've been doing it with you so long.
Thank you, Bob.
And Art will be there. Good. That's good.
Yep.
I'm glad because,
All right. Cool. Well, we're going to run the outro. Say goodnight, Lloyd.
All right. Good night, Lloyd. Oh, good night, everybody.
Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming in this evening. I know you could have been anywhere. You chose to be here. I really do appreciate it. I can't express that enough. Thank you, everybody.